You got to become comfortable being misunderstood. It's not that anybody's special or anybody's better than anybody, but you have to understand when you walk with God, people that don't know this, your spiritual battle is going to be a lot stronger than others. That doesn't make somebody better than you. That just means they walk with God. And, it's just like someone on a sports team. I don't watch sports. I don't really watch television. There's a lot of things I don't do. But if there's someone on the other side of the field and they're at their home stadium, they're going to get a lot more people cheering for them versus if they were not the home team. So this is the evil world we live in. So if you are for God, then you're going to have a lot more adversity coming towards you. That's just the way it works for those who don't know. But yeah, I'm totally comfortable with being misunderstood. And if somebody doesn't understand what I'm talking about, I'm always willing to listen or talk to a degree. If it starts going to a direction where this is a pointless conversation, I'm really not going to entertain it. And I suggest you do the same throughout life. Don't entertain people who have no direction. You know what I'm saying? You never know what somebody's going through, so I always try to give people the benefit of the doubt, and you should too, give people the benefit of the doubt. But when someone shows their true colors over and over and over, and they've been told that what they do bothers you, it's kind of like, where are we going to go from here? If you let someone keep getting away with the same old stuff, they're going to think that it's okay and acceptable and that you're just a pushover and that you're willing to deal with it. So we create a lot of the chemistry between others, by what we allow and what we don't allow. See, someone doesn't get into a relationship with you. And a relationship could be a friendship. A friendship is a relationship. Doing business with someone is a relationship. But you got to put boundaries up and let people know, look, I'm not dealing with that. Sometimes that's by silence, giving them no response. Sometimes no response is the best response. But you got to be comfortable being misunderstood, especially walking a path of faith. And there's going to be a whole bunch of people. They're going to say, you don't do this, you don't do that, you don't quote this, scriptures or whatever. I don't try to get into all of that. I try to keep it as neutral as possible. But there's certain topics where I feel like I leave a lot out. I give as much information as I can, but I leave a lot out because I'm trying to relate with people without giving up my freedom of privacy. Because I have, and you do too, we all have freedom to our own privacy. And a lot of people like to think that you owe them anything in life. Nobody owes you anything in life. Nobody owes me anything in life. So I'm well aware of that, and I'm very comfortable with being misunderstood. See, you could take a picture and post it on the internet that is, let's say, an old picture, not like a throwback Thursday or a flashback Friday, but it's just an older picture. And that's where people think you are in life. You know what I mean? Whatever you display, because people only know you as what you tell them and what they see. So, every day we evolve. There's a quick little story. I used to wake up every day and say, why does it feel like Groundhog's Day? Like every day is the same day. It's because I was in this cycle of toxicity and negativity and just around the wrong people. So every day was miserable to get up. Now every day it's like a new day. It's a fresh start. That doesn't mean I wake up and I'm just like, whoo, spring out of bed. Some days it takes a little longer to get up. Some days I wake up super refreshed. It just depends on the day. Every day is different. So, there's a lot of people in this world who stay stuck in the past, and that's just where they're going to be. So, be comfortable with not being understood. That's the message of this video. People are going to judge you on your past. They're going to say, oh, you can't do this and you can't do that, because that's their own self-limiting beliefs. So you have to follow your intuition and what your spirit tells you is best for you. See, my advice may work for you in one video and then the next video it may not, you know. And I try not to talk too much about myself. I think not the last video but the video before that, I had a message out there. That's only because certain people follow me in these monitoring spirits, you know. They try to give me a bad time and whatever. You know, this is my personal journey YouTube. I'm not going to talk much about myself because that's neither here nor there. But people that get it, and the people that don't. And I'm fine with that, you know. So I'm just trying to guide people who want to walk with me. I'm not trying to tell you you're better than me, I'm better than you, I'm any better. No, I'm just trying to find like-minded people who want to walk with me and better themselves, because a lot of people lack guidance. I lack guidance. And if anyone was to ask me where do I get my source of inspiration, energy, and guidance from, I'm going to tell you it's from God. It's from the Creator. So, you know, that's why my channel is the way it is. So I don't know where you get your inspiration from. I get motivation from all over the place, but quick story, I used to get motivation from like, this person made me mad. Now I have to prove myself. I don't care to prove myself. I don't care to prove myself at all. You know what I mean? I'm just showing up as myself, not just on YouTube and on the camera. I'm talking about in life. I'm showing up as myself. But sometimes you have to not be let's say, you know, so naive that everyone's going to be accepting of who you are. And that's not reality. Not everybody's going to accept you for being you. You can't tell everybody what they need to do or what they haven't done, or, you know, just everything about yourself. So little bits in here and little pieces here and there, and build relationships with people. A lot of people think that they're just going to get to know you off one video, off one interaction, off one conversation, off one meeting. You know what I'm saying? And that's not how life works. So for all of those who've been showing love or even just watching the videos, I want to let you know that not everybody's going to understand you. Doesn't matter what your upbringing is. Doesn't matter if you walk with God or not. I think you know that. But on this channel, I advise all those who want to better their lives to try to walk with God. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm not perfect. I'm still growing. I had this thought the other day where I was like, there's always something to grow on, to build on. There's always room for growth. So it's not like, I know people look at me like I know it all. You know what I mean? Just in my personal life, because the way I carry myself, you know, it's not that I know it all, and I try to give people the ear, you know what I'm saying? I try to listen as much as I can and not make it about me, to make it about other people. Like, ask them how they're doing. And a lot of people choose not to answer, and those who do, I tend to. So I hope everybody's doing well. Get comfortable with being misunderstood, and know that where you are now is not where you'll be tomorrow, and so on and so on. Just keep growing, keep evolving, and don't worry what people have to say. Every day is not going to be the same message, just like every day is not going to be the same day. It used to be for me, though. Like I said, it used to be every day was the same day, you know. So pick up some books, read some books, read your holy books for sure, but read some self-improvement books, read some, you know, stay away from negativity and put as much education and positivity in your life. I went to YouTube University, I tell people all the time, because I didn't go to college because I was in a bad, toxic mind state, thinking that, you know, that me and my friends, so-called friends, you know what I mean, had it all figured out. We didn't know nothing. If anything I could advise to anybody, read more books. Read more books. And then sometimes when you read a book, reread that book, because you'll always learn something new from it, because as your mind grows and you advance and you understand things on a deeper and different level, you could understand different things in that book or source of information at a different level. So yeah, nobody's always going to be understood. And if I'm ever wrong, ask me a question. What did that mean? You know what I mean? Don't be afraid to ask questions, because a closed mouth don't eat. So y'all stay amazing. I got to get up out of here. I'll be back soon. I'm going to be more regular with these videos. I'm trying to like just be more active, because it just makes me feel better, because when I know that I'm putting good into the world and that I'm doing more positive than evil, you know what I mean? Because I mean, it's an evil world, like I said, but when I'm putting more good into the world, I feel like I've accomplished something, and that makes my day, to know that if I could help at least one person. I'm not trying to be super anything, you know, super famous off of this. I'm just here sometimes giving little pieces of my story, and hopefully encouraging somebody to have a better day, or to have someone to relate to. Because these days, and this is where I'm going to end it because this is getting kind of long, but these days people just speak to be heard instead of relate, or find something in common with people. So anybody on their spiritual path, or anybody just trying to do better in life in general, keep going. Don't worry about what people say. Negative comments are going to always be there in life. And I'm not talking about just on social media, like in real life. People are going to say things, scream at you, whatever. Try your best to avoid confrontations, and just keep going. Just keep going. Y'all stay amazing. I got to get up out of here. Put God first, number one in your life, and watch things change. Y'all stay amazing.